James Melendez, James the Wine Guy. Here's another first, a review of a beautiful Pinot Gris coming from New Zealand. Stay tuned. So I did this video earlier today, and I just want to give some background on this. And as I was doing this, I looked back at my video and I thought, oh no, I forgot to give the full label name here. So what I did was I just actually said Wairau instead of Wairau River. Important to do, right? And yes, it's not always easy to do videos. It's not always I don't have a lot of time. Who does? And I thought, you know what? If this producer is producing amazing quality wines, it is up to me to go back and redo the video. And that's, I think that's really expected, and that's the honorable thing to do. So here we go. With no further ado, proper introduction to this wine. So Wairau River, Pinot Gris 2012 vintage, Marlborough, New Zealand, and 13.5% ABV. I like how they give a pronunciation right here, Wairau. And so this is owned by the Rose family since 1978. It says it's off dry, so I don't really get that. What I really get is a superbly dry wine. Maybe on the first initial taste is going to give a little kiss of sweetness, but not much. It dissipates and becomes a dry wine once again. So for me, I think this is a great example of what New Zealand will be doing more of. Now, New Zealand's usual suspect of wine varieties, that is Pinot Noir and Sauvignon Blanc, are really something you can find quite readily available. This might be something that may require an ask of your wine merchant, please bring some in. And I think that's the quest of wine. And I actually did a tweet, and I mentioned to several people that I was tasting this. And they're like, I've never had a Pinot Gris from New Zealand. And it should be no surprise, we should be tasting Pinot Blanc, Pinot Noir, Pinot Gris, obviously, from this region. And I think there's more to come. And that's up to you to ask your wine merchant to bring in these wines, because otherwise, New Zealand may not continue to produce wines like this if there's no demand for them, right? Very logical there. So gorgeous wine here. I think the nuanced characteristics of this really lift this wine to be an elegant wine. Something that's calling for me to enjoy with seafood or alone. So here we go, scent characteristics, flavor notes, and then the point score. Compelling notes of stones in a stream, Meyer lemon pill, white flowers, tea, and sesame. Here we go with the taste, and give some flavor components, and then the point score. Captivating notes of mandarin orange peel, Middle Eastern green citrus, sesame, crisp red apple, sweet fennel, and drops of clover honey. It gives one a 9.2 out of my 10.0 scale. Now you can think of that as 92 points out of 100 points. For more reviews, please go to jamesthewineguy.com. So please consider subscribing to my video channel here. It's a really important thing to do, and I appreciate that very much. And if you like this video, please give a like right here. More information from the producer will be listed right here. And also, if you have comments, questions, list them right below there as well. You can also do that on Twitter, James the Wine Guy, so that's a really easy one to remember. And more wines from around the world to come. We live in the best of wine time, so thank you for joining me today. Really enjoying this wine, and I can tell I've enjoyed this wine because I've enjoyed most of it. And it was without effort, so that's a beautiful sign of a great wine. Again, more reviews to come. JamesTheWineGuy.com, most social medias, Facebook, Twitter, Vimeo, Google+, and Pinterest. Salut.